And then obviously when I'm streaming a different game, sometimes we'll get bored and we'll play games like the Game of Life, Uno, Monopoly, just those games, which are fun to play. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy the corn header. 49,000. I wonder if I can teleport. Nope. Okay. So let's take the fastest truck we have. I'm gonna go and see if I need to bring the harvester down to pick up the header. If I have to, then it's gonna be a little bit of a pain. But yeah. Yeah, it looks like I need the harvester. Oh, those balloons are kind of cool. It shows that there's a sale. Also, if you're watching this episode, let me know if there's something you want to watch me do in the game, like crop-wise. Let's see, what haven't we done? I mean, we haven't done foraging, but that's like the only thing. And then there's obviously the front loader stuff. I have the most expensive tractors. The mobile water tank is for cows. But yeah, most of everything else that I haven't done is stuff I plan on doing in the other series, so that way, because I'm getting kind of bored of this series, and we're on episode 90 something, practically episode 100 by the end of this week, so yeah. But yeah, definitely with the next version that I play, there will be a huge upgrade in graphics quality, because I will have my new PC by the time I start that one. And then on top of that, it won't be as boring as the series because most of what I upload will be highlights of the stream or just whatever happened in the game. So if you want to watch the entirety of the series, be sure to follow me on Twitch. But yeah. You will also be able to interact and possibly play along. For some reason, I remember the number 60,000. So I don't know if it was 60,000 potatoes or something like that. But I remember 60,000. It might have been 80,000. I don't know. But you would assume that they're similarly priced on the market because they require similarly priced equipment. Obviously potatoes are a little more exclusive for the sower, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to this field and see if this harvester needs to be emptied. Definitely needs to be emptied soon, so I might as well go ahead and do that. Even though this is like an older version of Farming Simulator, it still feels pretty good with just gameplay itself. Like, I could enjoyably play this game, mainly because I don't like doing the harvesting and the sowing and whatnot. I prefer to hire workers. But yeah. It reminds me of back when I was playing 15, except without the trees. Which honestly, after having the ability of cutting down trees anywhere on the map, it almost becomes a necessity, because you're so used to having the ability of cutting down trees, so yeah. I notice, like, occasionally there will be a tree here and there that get in the way. It's like, I wish I could cut them down. But yeah. One thing that kind of sucks about the newer versions, they nerf the wind energy converters, the turbines, so they don't make as much money, or they just completely removed it, like at 19, which sucks because this is a huge part of my income for just sitting doing nothing. I could confidently say a good chunk of the money is from those. You leave the game on for a long enough amount of time, you can have millions of dollars in your account pretty easily. But yeah. Let's go look at the chickens. I think there's eggs that I have to collect. I was just seeing if that actually causes us to move upwards. Looks like it just doesn't exist, it's just a graphic. I might re-sow the fields. We'll see. It depends on, I mean, I guess it could. Canola still is as far as to my knowledge, the best thing to sow, because it's quick and it yields decent amount of money. But it's pretty similar to all the other crops anyway, so. But what I figure is, it requires less times to empty the harvester and less trips to sell, because the prices are higher. So it yields less crop, but it's similarly priced for the amount that you're selling. Go ahead and let's see, select seed is so that's grass, wheat, barley, and I think this one is canola, so we'll just go ahead and do some canola. Definitely the PC version is a lot more advanced than the mobile version of the game. I remember I played the mobile version 2014. I also played the 2012, and typically the PC version comes out first and then the mobile version that follows comes out. And definitely the PC version is always more advanced. So let's see, this episode is still in